and welcome back again to Spiritual Growth Tarot and Astrology. No astrology today though. And I'm Denise. Welcome if you're new. So anyway, I'm making my way down a list of requests as to what would the future bring through based on the solar and the lunar eclipse we're having this month, or we already had the October 14th solar eclipse, and the lunar eclipse is coming in on the 28th. So anyway, the next person on the list on the lineup here is Lauren Boebert. So anyway, let me just swap out cameras here, bring you over to my table, and we'll see how it's going to go for her. Hold on. Okay, so I have the deck is cleared. I just need to get little Miss Hobert's energy into the cards and see what comes through. So how will the October 2023 eclipses affect Lauren Boebert? Lauren Boebert. Doesn't look like she's been wanting much attention since that Beetlejuice fiasco. Lauren Boebert, what is in your future? Okay. Lies, deceit, revenge, masking, yeah, evading issues. Something to do with money. Now it's hard to screw that card up. Let's see what. Oh well, it is. Oh my goodness. Her karma. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, now this would hurt with her. I think is more. Well, you never know. It could be because it's always the case. It seems like the cards can be, the spreads, the readings can be read on at least two different levels. So this could be foreign connections. You know, the NRA was deemed a, you know, she's all gunned up to the max, her and her family. So this could be foreign, and she's lying about it too, but foreign connections, how she's worked with NRA lobbyists. And like I was starting to say, the NRA... Now this would be, she's not married anymore, is she? No, she's not. I don't think so. No. I think her and Potato Head both got divorces. So this, well, it could be her ex-husband, because the coffin card, you know, is often our card of divorce on one level, and that because he's there, she's evading the matter and lying about that. And she is using drugs and alcohol and any other numbing agents. But this is also my card for foreign influence. And like I started to say, she has been deemed, or not she, the NRA was deemed a foreign asset on, what was the date? September 27th, 2019. I'll never forget when I read that article. It's burned into my brain. Okay, so... what's in her future has something to do with lying and hiding under false pretense from someone who is looking into how to restrict her. I don't have the J6 committee card here, but let me see. Is she... oh, my list is over here. Is she on that list with all those emails? Or the text messages? No, I guess she ducked that one. But I believe she is one of the, yeah, just double checking. No, she's not there. But I believe she's one of the 147 who voted to overturn the election, right? Hold on, the list is here. If you care to go through my playlists, I have done readings on all of these that are checked. Yeah, she's just in the house, right? Yeah, here she is right here. So she definitely, she voted to overturn the 2020 election. So that's coming out. Her reputation as a liar and a cheater is right there. Her husband can back that up. The divorce has been painful for her, especially financially. Like I said, it's really hard to mess this card up, but the way you do it is with the coffin next to it or the imprisonment restriction card nearby, and her reputation hanging right over her is trash. And then here, you know, her karma is right there in between all of it. And again, back to foreign connections, in alignment to hurt the USA. It's like it makes me wonder if all these people, you know, were somehow paid, lobbied into by the NRA, which is, of course, working with Putin and all the, just think of like the ATF, you know, alcohol, tobacco, firearms, and how they are like worldwide trying to keep people, keep big organizations in alignment. And then we have these lobbying groups that just want, you know, to make money. So they hook people in. And of course, she's a big gun monster. She's one with all the pictures of, was there a Christmas card last year? And all kinds of pictures with, even her kids are holding automatic rifles. Like little miniature automatic rifles. I mean, this woman is sick. And the mental illness card comes through right here. Of course, she's hiding that. The drugs, alcohol, whatever, she's hiding that. This card is a card of someone who's depressed and doesn't really know what's going on, and they're ignorant and insecure. All she cares about is money. She doesn't mind taking risks to get the money. But I think her husband has things under, her ex-husband has things under control. So that's interesting. This, I feel, is someone within our government who kind of has, well, it could be a couple different levels. Intuitively, I feel like it's someone in our government who has quite a bit of control, and it could be one or more women who know what she's done and how she lies, and they're there to bring out some new details. And then on a personal level, this could be her mother or a grandmother, or, you know, any elderly woman that holds her secrets, confidences, or confidence, and confidences is not, that's not a word, holds her confidence, and probably having to do with her children as well. There could be someday in the future some restriction hanging over her as to child, now that would make sense with all of this, as to child custody issues. And it might be that her mother tries to help her, but it isn't really of any help. And something happens with her and her ex-husband that the kids go with him, or their fight, there's a battle on that, and she's lying about it. Can't think of anything else, uses numbing agents, she's self-medicating. She lies about her assets. She's part of this big clan. In the future, I think she's going to flip somehow when push comes to shove. Let me do another layer out here. See what else is going on here. Inner circle meetings, change with him. Yeah. This would have to do with, at some point, could be a subpoena or an indictment. Yeah. Now this card's a funny card, the bad health. Sometimes has to do with, when it comes to sex, just a lie down, just a quickie, right? But politically, and because her husband's above the card, I feel like there's something that's going to come out that's literally going to level her and her ability to make money. So, yeah, let's see what else was mature man. Could be both her parents. Could be someone in the government that stops her. But to have imprisonment right up here in the top, knighting down to gift, and then we have the subpoena card touching, and this whole inner circle of, so many layers going on here. Politically, I think she's going to be stopped. I don't see her being reelected when the time comes. I see her in trouble based upon the work that she's done in the past, or lack of work, and just the mess that she is. And there's flippage coming in here when it comes to if she's hauled in for some reason. To me, doesn't even look like she would have to be hauled in. As soon as she gets the, the subpoena or the indictment, she'll make a plea deal right away, because I don't see any battle with that going on. It looks to me like there's a painful loss because of her karma, and it affects the stability in her life. And she's just, numbing out. And then it's possible that something absolutely comes out about her connection to, or working under, maybe not even knowing it, just in collusion with Russia and, arms, illegal arms, things like that. Just because she's such a gun fanatic. I mean, what is she so afraid of? Like, who needs that many guns? And to teach your little kids like that it's okay to, I mean, like I said, she's sick. She's mentally ill, and that's right here. So, but she will lose money. There's a big loss going on there because of her ex-husband, or, divorce, alimony situation maybe, child custody. There's something going on here with him. And it could be that he has a lot of information about her reputation, and he's kind of holding that over her because she doesn't want to lose her kids. There's that piece in there too. Wow. Yeah, notice how, so if you want to like bookend the cards together, like here's a little, teaching tip. These two cards, and then these two cards, these two, like that. Well, notice how he connects in the mirror image with the children. This would be the stand-in card for all their kids. I don't know how many they have. Look like a lot. Or I just remember tons of guns and like, oh no, not with kids. But yeah, they were. If I remember, it looked like 2 or 3 boys or something. I don't know. I didn't do any research on her before this. It's just bits that I remember from the past. Okay, so change will be coming that is of tremendous issue to her. And it's going to create a crisis. There's a little bit of tower, card in the tarot, in this card, as well as this one here. Yeah, I mean, out of half of the cards, we've got the 2 majors that are pretty bad. Well, there's another one in there, but this is enough. And this is her whole inner circle that will also be getting subpoenas. And the threat is imprisonment. So it has to be with J6 and other issues. Because she voted to overturn the election. She's a friggin' traitor. So, yeah. And then her karma with overseas issues, and her karma with drugs and alcohol. I mean, remember, she was like vaping. Like, who knows what else was in there. She's disgusting. And then mirroring these, we have secret meetings that could end her, that could, create a real painful loss for her within her inner circle. You know what? Now that I'm looking at these, if we're mirroring these in, this woman, I see, again, intuitively, I felt from the get-go, this is someone in our government that can end her, and look how these cards mirror together. And then the restriction on her ability to make money, and how these two cards knight down to the house card. The house card is her, well, it's, it could be her working in the house, but, in Congress as a representative. But the deal is, with a personal reading for someone, this is their assets, their stability, their strength, the things that they can count on. It's also a card of ancestry and like a person's heritage. So, yeah. That's all painful right there for her. And there's that possibility of that ending. So, knighting and mirroring the other cards, I think I've already done quite a bit. It's not just some woman in the government, it's also a man that can cause this like downfall for her. And when push comes to shove, she'll give up whatever she has to in order to just kind of skate away. But I don't know that she skates away, because we have the imprisonment card right up here. So it could be a slam dunk, oh, we gotcha kind of thing. And, oh, we can only hope, right? Interesting. The things that could hurt her the most are, besides her, the things she's worked on in her karma, but also there's that connection with other house members. So it wouldn't be just her, it would be that entire inner circle. And the other things, her main problem is her husband, ex-husband, I'm sorry, and then new information that comes out. There's something new that's going to come out, and it has to do with who she's worked with and for. And she's very immature, and so they took advantage of her immaturity. The way Putin took advantage of Trump's big, fat, overblown ego, which is still a weak ego, If you have a healthy ego, there's humility and so many other facets of a healthy person, but he doesn't have that, and neither does she. So this looks terrible, I have to say. To have the coffin and the imprisonment card come through in the same reading, and it's all in the top line, weighing down on her, it's like, wow. So she not only has, just in summary, major political and professional problems, but also personal problems. And you don't need a reader or a psychic to tell you that. All you have to do is watch the news. So, okay, I'm going to get this uploaded. Take good care, you guys. Bye.